Okay, today we're going to be taking a look at the highly anticipated G-Shock GPR-H1000, aka the all-new Rangeman. As always, I'll be running through everything it has to offer as we take it out and about, in rain, shine and even snow. Then at the end of this video, I'll be giving you my overall verdict. If that sounds good to you, why not join our awesome community and hit that subscribe button? Then sit back, relax and we'll jump right in. So this all started back in 2013 when G-Shock first released the awesome GW-9400 as a new member of their Master of G series. The Rangeman would soon go on to become the most popular of that series, beating the likes of the Mudmaster and Frogman to that title, which is definitely no mean feat. This timepiece, with trekking and survival features at the forefront, continues to be one of the most desirable choices for outdoor enthusiasts. So when news broke of there being a new one on its way, naturally many of us were hyped and eagerly anticipated what that might turn out to be. Fast forward to right now, and here it is. Now this series in fact launched with two models, a stealthy black and this punchy yellow. Not their official names by the way, I believe it's operative black and heavy duty yellow, but punchy sounds way better in my opinion. Both of which share the same price tag of $500 or £449, which is a bit of an uplift from its predecessor, however this packs in a whole lot more. Let's get into it all, shall we? This new beast is effectively an evolution of the previously mentioned, best-selling and one of my personal favourites, Rangeman GW-9400, and is also somewhat of a successor to the discontinued GPR-B1000, one that, while it does have its admirers, didn't quite make the impact Casio were hoping for. This new Rangeman, however, introduces entirely new aspects in both its construction and function. For starters, its case. Now built from a combination of steel and bio-based resins, this multi-tiered case promotes durability and sustainability while maintaining a rugged aesthetic. The H1000 continues to feature the robust design you'd expect from a Rangeman, which is no better demonstrated than by its beefy metal side guards, not only adding to its big and bold appearance, but of course, and more importantly, protecting everything underneath. Continuing that intention and somewhat embodying the Mudmaster, this watch incorporates a cylindrical button structure protected by gaskets, ensuring resistance to mud and dust. Now, when I originally saw pictures of this model, my first impression was that it looked like the fitness-focused H1000 on steroids, which is in fact pretty accurate. Just like that model, you've got yourself 5 buttons on the outer of its case, allowing you to effectively navigate through the watch's ridiculous amount of functions, which we'll get onto shortly. Naturally, the bionic style buttons are styled more towards the recent Mudmaster and just like that model are super easy to navigate while on the move. We then have the watch's triple sensor at 3, providing the familiar compass, altimeter, barometer and thermometer. Flipping this watch around, on the H1000's caseback, you'll see the watch's model information along with a few features highlighted around its glowing heart rate monitor, something entirely new for the Rangeman line. Now then, this dial. The new Rangeman offers incredible legibility, and that is thanks to its clear, in fact ultra clear, MIP display. It warrants that ultra emphasis in fairness, even in real low lighting this is so easy to see. But if you wanted to enhance it even more, you can ignite its super illuminator backlight. And you've also got the ability to enable auto light for up to 5 seconds, which is just perfection. So yeah, you'll have no issue reading anything and everything whenever you want or wherever you are. It's mineral glass protecting the dial on this one, which, while decent in its own right, given the price point and especially the watch's intended use, I would definitely have preferred to see some sapphire crystal here. Stepping outside of the case, this H1000 comes with a soft urethane strap, which is securely fastened in with a metal buckle and band keeper, along with wrist supports at the lugs which assist with comfort of course, but also feature a cool updated Rangeman character. Now then, in terms of dimensions, you can probably already tell this is massive. There's no other way to say it really. This case measures at 60.6mm in length, 53.2mm in width and 20.3mm thick, weighing approximately 92 grams. G-Shocks have always been known for their larger dimensions, especially the Rangeman, but similar to the B1000, this is huge. Although saying that, I've actually found this to be really comfortable. I've got relatively small wrists but quite big hands, weird flex, and found this model to sit really nicely. Anyway, if you're accustomed to that oversized G-Shock look like I am or have larger wrists, you're all good. Now then, Functions. As I've previously touched on, this new Rangeman carries through every single bit of functionality the 9400 provided, including the likes of a compass, altimeter, barometer and thermometer. However, also introduces an entirely new aspect by bringing G-Squad-esque fitness-focused features into the mix, with the likes of an optical heart rate monitor, an accelerometer for step tracking and a gyroscope. This timepiece features an activity log memory and specifies the capability to monitor 9 distinct activities, including trekking, which is new, running, cycling, gym workouts, interval timing, pool swimming, open water swimming, trail running and walking. And just as we saw with fitness models from last year, these are also polar powered, offering a lot more accurate detail and analysis than previous timepieces in the G-Shock fitness lines, specifically for features such as blood oxygen level monitoring, cardio load status, VO2 max tracking, calorie consumption and sleep monitoring. This also comes equipped with a GPS to aid in those activities, a tide graph, sunset and sunrise data and even moon data. For those who might be wondering, the GPS functionality of this new Rangeman is utilized primarily for activity tracking on the watch. It can track route movement through the smartphone app, however, unlike the previous B1000, this new H1000 does not allow users to set routes, waypoints or endpoints directly on the watch itself. This one boasts solar powered as well as USB charging capabilities as well as Bluetooth to pair with your phone, where you'll team up with the Casio Watches app to track all that activity and open up even more enhanced features. And all this new impressiveness, if that's a word, sits alongside those good old essential features we all know and love, such as a stopwatch, countdown timer, alarms, vibration alerts, and that LED backlight. I'll leave a link in the description to its full list of functionality, otherwise we might be here all day. Well and truly an absolute powerhouse in terms of features, but what's my overall verdict? Well, this beast is no doubt a very decent watch. Yes, it's big. It's one of those I'd say sits in that category of a proper G-Shock. Designed for the outdoors, a serious presence on the wrist, no messing whatsoever, in true Rangeman fashion. And the yellowy orange colour of this one in particular gives it a real construction vibe too. In fact, I actually had a comment saying it looked like a certain brand of excavator, and it was kind of hard to argue otherwise. The addition of metal on this Rangeman is also cool and exemplifies its mean demeanour. However, I do think this combination could have been more refined. The recent GWG B1000 Mudmaster does this so well. It's no technical competitor to the likes of a Garmin or a smartwatch, but certainly tries to pack in a whole lot more than usual, and in fairness, they all work very well. Although I'm kind of on the fence right now whether they needed to add the fitness bits in. More functionality is always cool, but I can't help think they could have just left that for the G-Squad. But saying that, this watch is awesome in its own right, even though it's a significant change from the previous 9400. Both from a looks and function perspective, this isn't just an upgrade, it's more of a completely new shift in direction, and hopefully a better one than the GPR-B1000 went in. Anyway, to summarise, the new Rangeman GPR-H1000 packs a whole lot of punches, and is a great option for those looking for an incredibly legible tool watch that offers key features to take on the outdoors, with the ability to keep on top of your health and fitness along the way. Overall, it's undeniably big, but undeniably cool.